Okay, welcome to Always in New Stitches. That was weird. Okay, brain fade. So welcome to What's New at Always in Stitches in Noblesville, Indiana. How's that? Articulate.
Well, we are after lunch.
We are after lunch.
So we have carb, what is it? We're sleepy from carbs.
Yeah, we're sleepy.
We're in a carb coma.
We're in a carb coma. There's the word. Yeah, carb coma, brain coma. Of course, how can you tell that from when we're not in a carb coma? We're just goofy here. But I'm sure glad you're watching. I'm sure glad you tuned in. And I presume if you're watching, you maybe just happened across this by accident. Welcome. If you're first time watching, we're excited to have you. If you're one of those regulars that have been watching us and call me at 9 o'clock on Friday morning and say, "Where's the video?" We're here. We're showing you what we got. We're starting this week back in the yarn department. This is the very back of the store, and I'm back surrounded by beautiful wool fibers and synthetic fibers and all kinds of fibers that you can stitch and sew with. And we have some really cool crochet patterns and things that you can make. Crochet's blowing up. Do you crochet, Peter? Do you know how?
Blowing up, yeah, I do.
I can crochet a chain from here to the moon, but it never turns into anything. My grandmother tried so hard to teach me to crochet, and
I remember when I struggled learning crochet because my chain would keep turning. It wouldn't be flat because the bumps are on one side and it's flat on the other side, but mine would twist somehow. I don't understand.
I feel sure I don't cross stitch and I don't crochet, so I don't know. You can't do everything, right? But it's okay. I really appreciate those people who do. Anita teaches a crochet class with us on Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's from 2 to 4. It's a $10 class. It's a delightful class if you can come in the store. There isn't anything Anita can't make. We have handed her pictures and said, "Do you think you can make this?" "Oh yeah, no problem." And 2 minutes later she comes back with an Afghan. She's amazing. So if you're interested in a crochet class, come see Anita on Tuesdays or Thursdays. And if you're thinking, "Oh, those days don't work for me," we might be able to arrange a private class. So call the shop if you want to make that happen. But I want to show you some samples that she brought in, because we literally did say, "Hey, Anita, can you make this?" And she did. This one's really fun. This is a scrubby. So one of my favorite. Now, I can knit. I just can't crochet. Give me 2 sticks, I'm good.
You knit socks too.
I do. I can knit.
You're a sock knitter.
Knit like crazy, but you give me 1 stick and I'm like 1 stick short. Like a pirate with a peg leg. I can't make it work. But I do knit my own dishcloths, and they're my favorite. My family loves knit dishcloths, and there's something about the fibers and the way they wear. I don't know. Just hand knit dishcloths are neat. Crochet dishcloths would be the same way. What's really cool is with this particular dishcloth, or scrubby, they're calling it a scrubby. They've added this thread, this yarn. I started to call it thread, but this thread that's got a texture to it. It's really
scrubby there.
Get the scrubby, scrubby. There's your scrubby.
I can see the
so there's texture to this.
Textures.
And, Anita knit a few of these, and we've tested them, and they work really well. What's nice about them is they're not going to scratch your Teflon pans, or they're not going to destroy anything. And these are so good because you can just wash them and dry them, and they come back out of the washer and dryer perfectly clean. I love that this is...
I need some of those for my cast iron.
Yes, exactly. Like your cast iron, right on. So we have the scrubby yarn to put in the middle of the scrubbies if you want to make scrubbies. Those are fun. And then this comes out of the Totally Textured Crochet book, which I would like to learn to crochet, because I think if I could, a lot of the things I see made out of crochet are the kind of thing that I would like. I like the laciness of it. I just like the way crochet looks. I think it's really cool. So let me show you one of the pieces, and it's actually on the back of the book, but she made this sample for us, and this warrants opening up. Oh, and apparently the scrubby that I just showed you was in that same book that I just showed you too. But this is like a table runner. Look how pretty that is. It's so pretty. And I remember my grandmother having lace doilies. This isn't lace. This has got a heavier weight to it. It's a little more, I don't know, primitive is the word or what, but it's got a really nice texture to it. This would be really pretty.
And we carry this yarn too.
We do carry this yarn. And this would be really pretty on a on a Thanksgiving table. I mean, it's almost got a hemp.
Oh, it would be on a
That'd be
Thanksgiving
pretty.
table. I got time to make that.
Barocco Remix is the yarn that's been used to make this. And this is so lovely. I just can't even tell you how, when she brought this in, I was like, oh. But it's not real fussy. It's not that eensy teensy weensy, you know.
Size 80 weight crochet thread
yeah,
that you
exactly.
can sew
It
with.
looks like tatting. It's like, no way, Jose. Okay, this little thing came out of there too. And then the other thing was that she made is this really fun basket. Look how it stands up.
That's great.
I'm jonesing on this too. This comes out of a book called...
it's an ice bucket cozy for your wine bottles for New Year's Eve celebration.
Exactly, exactly. This comes out of 30 plus fun weekend projects in a weekend. And there's lots of fun things
I can do all 30 in a weekend?
I don't know that you could do all 30, but
maybe
maybe
Anita
one.
can.
Anita could. Anita could do all 30 in an hour.
I can do half.
I could do half. But this basket is in there, and we've actually got some of the yarn ready for you if you want to buy it and make it just the same color. So this is just super, super fun basket. I love how it stands up. Is that just a thing with crochet, or is it something about the stitches that she's made it stand up? I don't understand.
I think it has to do with the weight of the yarn and how it's crocheted together.
Yeah, this is a chunky yarn. You know, you can call yarn chunky and nobody's offended. But if someone were to call me chunky, it might hurt my feelings.
And tomato sauce.
And chunky tomato sauce
Yeah.
and chunky salsa. And so I think we should adopt chunky as an appropriate word and not be offended by it any longer.
Exactly.
So let it be written. Okay.
Exactly.
So anyway, it does use a chunky yarn, and that you're right. That's probably what makes it, you know, have this nice heft to it. But gosh, I can just see, you know, this having all kinds of uses. So fun bag there. And then there's some other crochet books here. If you're like excited about crochet and ready to get into it, you might want to come out and check what we've got going on. We got some really fun stuff. Uh-oh, a couple people trying to avoid getting in the video. But that touches up what we wanted to talk about crochet back here. We're going to head up to the front, and we have 6 or 7 lines of fabric to show you, so it's going to take us a hot minute. So we'll see you up front. So we're up in the fabric area. This is home. Over the weekend I got to I chose to organize my fabric a little bit, and it was a good lesson. And I told Peter when I got back to work, I can't buy any more fabric. No more fabric buying for me. But we have some fun lines that have come in this week, and so I want to share with you some of the great things that we've had happen. So we're going from the planet to the stars. We're starting with dinosaurs. This is, and dinosaurs, everybody loves dinosaurs. It seems like kids are coming in, they want dinosaurs. So here's your panel. And these are nice. They're not real scary. And they've got good faces. So I like this. It's a good dinosaur panel. And
I think they're about to go extinct.
I know.
There's a volcano in the background.
They always show them with the volcano, and they kind of, you know, what killed the dinosaurs? Well,
who knows?
Who knows? But to go with that line, we have a couple pieces over here. Let me walk around this way. We've got these pieces here. They're on this side. There's just a few. There's this one, which is a print, which is the same critters, just on an overall print. Overall, all over.
Look, that dinosaur has 2 heads.
Oh, it does look like he has 2 heads.
Look.
It's in the fold. You're so funny.
I can't fool you, can I?
Well, not today. And then there's a couple crackles that go with it. And then here's the bones in a beige and the bones in a brown. And we've made a really fun kit. Dino blocks and wheels. And this is a super fun pattern. Super simple. 44 by 60. Perfect size for a lap quilt. Would be lovely with Minky on the back. A great kids' Christmas present. I mean, how many young people, or even old people, would want a dinosaur quilt with Minky on the back to snuggle up under? That'd be perfect. The other thing we've got in, and these are just kind of just a few little pieces. Let me come around the other side. That's why these go around. These are little dog paws and dog balls and a check. So there's, this is just a real small little line. But this would be great for somebody who likes their puppy dogs.
You can make a puppy dog quilt for your dog.
Make a puppy dog quilt for your car. Or maybe, make a dog bed. I know a lot of people that make their little dog beds. All different kinds of puppies on here. We've got puppy feet. We've got puppy bones on gray. and puppy bones on blue. These are not the dinosaur bones. These are the puppy bones. but they both have bones in them, I just realized. And then we have these really nice little gingham-ish prints. You always see people making dog scarves. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, and the bones would make a cute scarf.
Yeah, wouldn't the bones make a cute scarf for the puppy dogs?
Yeah.
And then here's another plaid. Even if you don't necessarily want the puppy fabric, these are nice plaids.
Those are great plaids.
That make a nice shirt.
Make a great shirt.
I think Peter needs to make a new shirt.
Make my dog a shirt.
Make your dog a shirt. Bella and Stella need shirts. Okay, so that's a real fun line. I'm really liking the little puppy dog line. And then, so we've been puppy dogs, we've been dinosaurs. Now we're going to go to outer space. And this fell off somewhere. Here is. Okay, I'm so old. I remember this TV show called Lost in Space. And this is. Look how fun this is. Isn't that something?
That is fun.
That is Funsville. Now, this is a digitally printed piece. So, as I always tell you with digitally prints, be sure your needle's nice and sharp so you don't pull the fabric, so you actually pierce it. Otherwise, you'll get pulled stitches. It makes lines because it's not. The dye doesn't permeate quite the same as it does with standard dyeing. But I love this. And this is called.
It's very colorful.
It is really colorful. Final Frontier is what this is called. So those Star Wars fans will recognize that. And then we have some really fun go-withs for that. And I thought we had some kits. And maybe we're still waiting on a pattern to come in. But gosh, again, great quilt for a Christmas gift. And as I think these two pieces here glow in the dark, or three maybe. Yes. So glow in the dark. We have the constellations, and somebody who's really smart. I know that's a Big Dipper. I recognize that one. But these are constellations, and then this is the moon, and that looks like that's a moon and an eclipse. You know the eclipse is coming in in April. There's an eclipse coming. It's a kind of a big deal. Total eclipse. So here we go. These glow in the dark, which would be great to put with that. And then here's some just plain old stars. There's the border print. Here's planets. I don't know what planets they are, but they are planets. That one's Earth. I recognize that one.
Oh, which one?
I think that's Earth.
That might be Earth.
I think.
What's the one with the ring around it?
Saturn? But there's one and there's one. This one doesn't look
Which
the same.
one's the smallest one?
I don't know that. Is that one I can't say? Is it the one?
You should be able to say it. Jupiter. Is Jupiter the smallest?
I thought Jupiter was the biggest.
Oh, is it?
Where's our scientist? Where's our scientist? Where's she at? Pam's not here.
Oh.
What's the largest planet in our solar system? It's not a planet.
What's the smallest?
What's the smallest?
Jupiter is the biggest.
I was right on that.
Okay, which one's the
Which
smallest?
one's the smallest then? Oh, that's okay. That's your question. Y'all watching this? Comment. What's the smallest planet in our universe? But here you go. Here's some more planets. It doesn't list what they are. We need like the alphabet. Noah one tells us what all the animals are. We need the planets identified.
Yeah, why don't they have that?
Yeah,
like
tell us
on
what they are.
the words. You know how they have the words on fabric.
Yeah,
we need the words.
We need the words. We need words. And then these are space stations. I can identify this. Those are space stations and satellites, and that looks like a rocket that is probably out of not a real story. And then they've put a bolt of black over here because you're going to want to put some black with that. So those are some fun lines. And then these are all like right together. This one down here is from Moda. It's designed by Kate Spain.
Let me go back and make sure.
Can I just? This is my jam right here. I wish I could wear yellow. I can't wear yellow, but man, is that a pretty piece of fabric. That blue against that yellow with the white is just stunning. This fabric line is from the Moda company. It's called Sunflowers in My Heart by Kate Spain. And look at these hearts. Okay. I'm not even going to say it because you know what I'm going to say. You know what I'm going to say about that piece right there. That is.
You could probably cut those out into tiny little pieces.
You could into little
wrap
bitty
them
pieces
around paper.
You could wrap them around paper. So we've got sunflowers here. We've got some really pretty yellows. I mean, just stunning yellows. That nice periwinkle that goes with it. Pretty lime green. Look at this one. Ooh. There's aqua with lime. That's
There
pretty.
you go.
Very pretty. More greens, aquas. This goes all the way around. This is a pretty line. Loving it. Loving it, loving it. And then, so this is like out in the wild. This is still the same fabric line. Look how we get all of a sudden into navy. Look at that. Man, that just pops. I don't know what it looks like on camera, but it's electric.
It pops.
Does it pop?
It's electrifying.
Electrifying. Look at that piece. That looks like Moroccan tile.
It looks like the bottom of a fancy swimming pool.
Yeah. Oh, there's that same
Oh,
print
that's
again.
pretty.
I might have to have another dress. I can't buy fabric. I told you I just sorted it and I can't buy any more. All y'all don't let me buy any more fabric. So come in and see these lines if you want to have some fun, because these are really, really, really pretty. Okay, one more line to look at. Hit the wrong button. We have Stay Positive. We did that. Back to the dinosaurs. Okay, so now we're going to go over here to the batik wall. That's what I'm going to say.
Batik wall.
Batik wall.
We should have got pencil right? Are we all
No, I didn't want it. Yeah. So, there's Anita. She's sneaking around the corner. We received in some anthology batiks, an assortment, and they have been added to our batik wall, which we have lots of batiks for me to choose from. And these quilt essentials just went in.
No, that's fine.
And so
If you're driving the distance, we'll make sure it's here.
they're brand new. And they've been added into this wall. So batiks are one of those things that they just are ongoing colors. They just keep blending and adding more. So I have 2 fat quarter bundles.
Oh, are we going to put them on the floor?
Well, no, because somebody gave them to us. And so we're going to give them away. 2 winners. I was just giving one person 20, but this time we're going to give 2 people 10 each. Because we're sharing the love. I mean,
Sharing is caring.
sharing is caring, and so this way 2 people get to have the fun of having some fat quarter. And Grandma Ginger hasn't tied these up in a cute, funny way, but I may have her make them really cute, so when you pick them up, they'll be styled in a fun way. But here's how you're going to win these. You're going to, on our Facebook Insiders page, so you're on our YouTube channel right now. You're going to finish watching the video. You're going to leave this, go to Facebook, go to our Always in Stitches Insiders page. If you're not a member, join. It is a private group that you can only get into if you join. And on that page, post a picture of your most favorite batik project. Whether it's a quilt, whether it's a bag, whether it's a table runner, a garment, a lot of times
bookmark.
a bookmark. I don't care what size it is, but post us a picture.
An ornament.
An ornament. Oh yeah, ornament, Christmas ornament. Tell us why it's your favorite. Why is it your favorite project? And then we're going to give 2 lucky people 10 fat quarters each in these beautiful anthology batiks that go the whole rainbow. You're welcome. These are just really yummy. Peter and I had them back on my desk and we were playing with them, and it was very hard to say you could have them. But because we're the nice store, we're going to give them to you. The other thing I want to show you is a couple samples that we've done. So I'm going to grab those. They're behind Peter on the shelf and show those to you. We're up in the area where we show you our class samples. And this is a really, really fun class that I think if you're even remotely interested in learning some of the basics of how to do raw edge fusible applique, this is the class for you. This is taught by Jennifer Fulton, who not only is a fabric designer, but she also is a pattern designer. And she wrote the pattern that you're going to make in this class. And these are perfect for fall. This is just the perfect fall table runner. And I really think if you're wanting to learn how to do this technique, it's a great opportunity to learn how to do it with not only a good educator, but the person who wrote the pattern, which is always a good class because they understand the intricacies of it. It's coming up November 3rd from 10:30 to 1. And you do have to buy the pattern as well as sign up for the class. So don't delay because it's going to sell out. I can tell you that about for sure. There's other classes up here. I would say go to our website, look at the classes. A lot of them have already sold out or are almost full. So I know we've got one program scheduled for next year that is sold out completely. It's done. So it's hard to believe, but people are buying that far ahead. But if you want to take a class and you can't get to the store, we just made these little purses. This is a vintage clasp purse, little bitty, super fun little purse that you can make. There's a YouTube video on our channel, walks you through. You can buy the pattern. The pattern includes the hinged hardware. Peter made one, I made one. It's all on the website if you want to, or all on the YouTube channel if you want to take a peek. And this is called the Vintage Clasp Pattern. I would suggest trying to take that. It's a Cappy's a bag. And then this is a sample that I don't even have the pattern information, but Peter can link it. We just got this in. There's a metal piece inside here that you can put your magnets on when you do your sewing. Look how fun this is. And then you have a little bit of felt in here to hold your pins and your needles with your thread in them, and whatever you want. And then you could put more magnets back here. I would probably put a pocket in there to slide my scissors in. But the magnets, because there's metal in here, holds this closed. So this is not the coolest.
Fancy. That's beautiful.
It is really lovely. And it's nice and firm. This would be great to take, when you travel or just to have in your sewing kit. So I'm loving this, thinking this is a really cute sample. Ask about that. And having said those things, we're actually done for this week.
Is that a wrap?
That would be a wrap. I'm so glad you're watching our What's New videos. I hope that you're having a happy stitchy day wherever you are. Tune in again next Thursday because we'll have another one with all the fun What's New fun things to show you. And we just look forward to sharing our stitchy experience with you. So I hope you're having a great day. Bye-bye.